Hey there, and welcome. So you're selling your home. That's awesome. But now you're heading into the home appraisal, and that part can feel, well, a little intimidating. But it really doesn't have to be. We're going to break down everything you need to know to make sure it goes as smoothly as possible.
So you get that call, or maybe it's a text from your agent, and it says something just like this. And it's exciting. It means you're getting closer to the finish line, but it also means, okay, game time.
And that's the real question, right? What does this actually mean for you, the seller? Well, it means we've hit a super important moment in the sale, and honestly, what you do right now can make a huge difference.
Okay, so here's the bottom line. The buyer's lender, the bank, needs to know the house is worth the money they're about to lend. They will only approve the loan if an independent appraiser agrees that your home's value backs up that purchase price. So yeah, no pressure.
First things first, let's pull back the curtain on this whole thing. What even is an appraisal? Who are the people involved, and what exactly are they looking for when they walk through your door?
At its core, an appraisal is just an expert's opinion of your home's value. But you gotta focus on those two keywords, independent and unbiased. This isn't about what you think it's worth or what the buyer thinks. It's a totally neutral assessment done for the bank.
Take a look at this breakdown. It's super important to get who's who. The appraiser, they don't work for you and they don't work for the buyer. They work for the lender. Your agent, they're in your corner, your advocate. And you? Well, your job is all about getting the house ready for its moment in the spotlight.
So what's on their checklist? Well, they're looking at the whole package, the condition of your home, any cool upgrades you've done, the overall flow and layout. But, and this is a big one, they are heavily focused on comps, which are recent sales of similar homes right there in your neighborhood. That's the real benchmark.
Okay, now for the part where you come in. This is your playbook, your action plan. Here's exactly what you need to do before that appraiser shows up. This is where you can really have an impact.
Let's start with the easy stuff, access. The appraiser needs to see everything, and I mean everything. So make sure all the gates are unlocked, the garage is accessible, that weird closet under the stairs is open. And hey, we all love our pets, but for this brief visit, it's best to have them secured or maybe out on a walk.
Now let's talk about how clean the house needs to be. You can relax a little here. We are not aiming for a white glove, deep clean kind of situation. The goal is just to have it look like it's ready for a showing, tidy and presentable. A picked-up home just gives off a great vibe of being well-maintained.
Okay, I need you to lean in for this one, because this part is a huge deal. There are a few safety items that are absolutely non-negotiable. If you miss these, it can cause major headaches and delays for your closing.
These are the big three. You have got to have working smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors where they're required. The appraiser will also check to make sure your water heater is strapped correctly for earthquake safety, if that's a rule in your area. Seriously, if these aren't right, it can literally stop the closing in its tracks.
Beyond those big safety checks, it's really the little things that come together to paint a picture of a well-cared-for home. And this is where a little bit of effort can go a very long way.
So, do a quick lap around your house. Got a light bulb out in the hallway? Swap it. See that little drip under the bathroom sink? Let's fix it. Is that cabinet handle a little wobbly? Tighten it up. Every little fix removes one tiny negative thought from the appraiser's mind.
All right, you've done the prep work, the house looks great, now it's the day of the appraisal. So, what's it actually going to be like when they get there? Let's walk through it.
Your agent is your champion here. They're going to be there to meet the appraiser, and they'll come prepared with a packet of helpful info, like a list of all your upgrades and comps that support the price. Now, notice who's not on that list. The buyer. The buyer's agent, nope, this is a private appointment.
Okay, the appraiser has come and gone. The waiting game begins. So let's talk about what happens next. How do you get the news, and what are the possible outcomes?
It's not like the appraiser just hands you the report on their way out. There's a process. They send it directly to the lender, who then sends it over to the agents. Once your agent gets it and has a chance to review it, they'll give you a call to go over everything. Outcome number 1. This is the one we're all hoping for. The appraisal comes in at or above the purchase price. Boom! The lender's happy, everyone's happy, and we keep moving right along toward closing day. That is great news.
But what if it comes in low? Okay, first things first, take a deep breath. Do not panic. It happens. It's not ideal, but it is not the end of the world. Your agent will have a strategy ready to go. There are options, and we can figure it out. It's just a hurdle, not a dead end.
Before I let you go, I want to leave you with a couple of pro tips. These are the crucial little things that a lot of people miss, but they can make a real difference.
This is a big one. Seriously, please don't do this. It's so tempting to want to follow them and point out every little thing you love about the house, but that's your agent's job. Just let the appraiser do their work in peace.
And on that same note, remember how we said this is supposed to be an unbiased process? Well, you gotta let it be unbiased. Leaving little notes or trying to talk about the price you're hoping for, it can actually backfire. It's much better to let the house and the facts do all the talking.
And really, that's what it all comes down to. This whole thing is a team effort. If you can focus on those prep items we talked about, the access, the condition, and especially those safety requirements, you are putting your home in the absolute best position for success. You've got this.